I've been publishing books on KDP since 2014. Been in the game for a very long time. Published my first book on Ingram Spark in 2020 and first book on Google Books 2019. What I've done is created a platform that helps create books with AI. Now, there's lots of platforms out there. Why are we different, and why do I need you to just give me the next 90 seconds? Two reasons. Firstly, we've gamified the experience of coming up with the idea for the book in the first place. So, for example, if you come to our website, you'll see that we're kind of a really simple concept. You play a 90-second game, walk away with a book idea, and then if you're a member of ours, you can just hit publish, and there's a stage pipeline through which your book is being pushed through a number of different AI models. Really exciting things are happening to it, and it comes up with a publish ready book. Firstly, let's play the game. So when you click on play the game, what you come to, there's how the game works is three acts. Firstly, you choose a niche and a sub niche. Secondly, you can fine tune it through our a fun game, and thirdly, you can estimate the what it's like in terms of the revenue generated. Then you've got the second stage, which is the 6 stages. A book generate kind of researches, outlines, summarizes, writes, and polishes and exports the book. Let's do this. Now, those of you who have stayed here long enough, you're going to get shown amazing gold, right? So this is Act 1. Because I'm already logged in, you play the game. So there's lots of different tiles for each of the niches. Green is actually where there's more readers and less competition. So for example, let's look for, let's click on AI for everyday work. Then you get to see a number of different sub niches. Let's click on AI for nurses, maybe a concept that you guys have not necessarily thought about. And then this is Act 2 now. Now the idea forge. We're going to really forge the idea. We know what the niche and the sub niche is. And then what we do is let's feel lucky, and this is gonna come up with an angle, a hook, and a promise, and you can also even set up an audience. We're not going to bother with that for the time being. And you can see here what the book idea now is: 30-day AI for nurses, demystifying AI from nurses, starting from zero. If you don't like any of the angles, hook, or the promises, you can change that. We're going to lock this in. We're going to see how this might work, because AI for everyday work is really kind of in demand right now. There's obviously estimated royalties. It really depends on market conditions and how well the book is marketed, especially for KDP. Ingram Spark, however, is another matter, and we can talk about that later, perhaps in one of our videos. And then you just click on review and generate. Here you've got the book topic, the target audience. You can change any of these if you want to, fine tune it. You've got the tone, the length. Um, uh, Pocket and standard is only available for the basic subscription. Extended is also available on the plus. In depth and definitive is only available on the pro. And then you just click on generate my book. And then when you do this, once you're logged in and you're paid, I mean, as you can see, I'm a plus user, and so therefore I've gone for a standard to 20,000 word book. When you click on generating, it comes to the pipeline here, and you can see now what's going to happen is that you've got the 30-day AI for nurses book is being generated. It's going to take roughly 34 minutes, and it works with these kind of amazing different stages. You can see that overall progress here. We've gone through the strategy. What the strategy is doing is kind of really coming up with an overarching strategy for writing the book and researching the book and outlining and blueprinting and writing and binding the book. Nothing like this exists anywhere else out there. We've done research, and we've kind of built in some, proprietary models that are getting verified information from the internet. So there's no hallucinations taking place. Then we're outlining the arc, and you can see this chapter by chapter. The story architecture is being created and being designed. If you go to our homepage, what you can see, this is going to take some time, but what you can do is you can go to play the game, and you can see here there's a kind of an extract chapter of a book that is published. It's actually called Money Smarts for Teens. It's actually out there, and it's just being launched last week, and this is going to be generating kind of money in the next couple of weeks. And all of this was generated with AI. What's amazing is that there's so many different checks and balances in there in terms of editing, post editing, pre editing, strategic differences, nuances, taking out filler words. There's a lot that takes place that would take like a whole workflow about 4 or 5 different people, and we've kind of built in an agentic AI framework. So this is very proprietary. This does not really exist out there, to my knowledge, in any other platform. And we're trying to provide this at a price point which is kind of making it accessible to all. So yeah, so you'll see this. There's a lot. I didn't want to make this video longer than 5 minutes, so please smash the like button, subscribe for the next video, and please check it out. Try it.